Hey everyone, welcome back to Cook the Books. I'm your host CJ, and a lot of hockey action today. We got 2 game predictions and 3 player props for you. I think it's 12 or 11 games today, so a lot of hockey action. It's a big sports day. NBA's back. Now we're back with hockey with a full slate. So let's jump into it. Game prediction number 1, we're going to be going over the Avalanche versus the Red Wings, the gift that keeps on giving. This is one of the classic rivalries in hockey. If you guys don't know, I am a Red Wings fan myself. You guys in the Discord, you guys know I will always take a Red Wing prop because I love Red Wings props because they always hit for me. And because I am a Red Wings fan, this next stat is a little sad. We have lost 10 straight to the Colorado Avalanche. However, that could change tonight as they are not playing Georgiev. At least it's expected they're not going to be playing Georgiev. It's going to be a Noonan, and he has not been the best. I mean, he kind of got shelled in his first 2 games. He's got an .888 save percentage, allowing an average of 4 goals a game. He was better in his last one, I will admit, but I think that this could be a spot where maybe if you want to jump on a money line, plus 110 compared to minus 132 for the favorites that are the visiting Avalanche. Alex Lyon's going to be in net for the Red Wings. 2.83 goals against average, 912 save percentage, 2 shutouts, 15-8 on the year. So I think the Red Wings have the better goalie. They're at home where they play better. But instead of the money line, I mean, that is a play that if you seriously do want to take a look at that, I'm not just saying that because I'm a biased Red Wings fan. That is potential upset scenario that I see. But the play that I really like in this game, and I will be playing and will be our official pick, is the over 6.5 goal total. These two, every single time that they meet up, it's going to be a bunch of goals. I mean, just looking at the last 10 games, there's been 6 out of the last 10 have gone over, and then the 2 more have gone right to that 6 line. So I mean, you've got 8 games out of the last 10 that are 6 or more goals. So Avalanche versus Red Wings, over 6.5 goals. Moving on to our next prediction. I was going to do the Dallas game here. I do think Dallas beats the Senators tonight, but that one kind of the same thing. It kind of jumped quickly to a minus 170. This one, however, is a minus 110, even money on both sides, but it kind of just doesn't make sense to me. I get, the Maple Leafs are coming off of a back-to-back. They just played last night in Arizona, but the Vegas Golden Knights, they are missing Jack Eichel, who they've been without for a while. They're missing, I think the coach updated, they're missing Howden. He's going to be out. Mark Stone is now out, and Marchessault was, he was at the morning skate, but he's questionable for this game with an illness. So they're expecting him to go, but there is a chance that he doesn't. So, I mean, you're missing a lot of key guys here for Vegas. Vegas has not been good. They've lost 3 straight at home. They've lost 3 of the last 4 games. And when you flip it over to the Maple Leafs, 5 straight wins for them. Came off a big win last night in Arizona, where they beat up on the Coyotes, and they're 6-4 in their last 10 meetings with the Knights. So, I mean, you've got everything stacked on the Leafs side here, and then you get them at minus 110. I mean, with the injuries, everything with everything that's going on with Vegas right now, I don't trust that team for anything. So I will take the Toronto Maple Leafs money line straight up here. And Adin Hill is in net for the Knights, but he has not been good either. I mean, I've been watching a lot of Knights hockey. I mean, if you guys are in the Discord, we've been backing the Knights in a lot of predictions because they've been playing the weaker teams and they've got Adin Hill. Anytime that Adin Hill is in net, I'm always going to back him because he has been ridiculously good. The last 4, 5, 6 games here, this little stretch, he went from top of the league to kind of just middle of the pack. He has been letting in a lot of weak goals, playing pretty sloppy. I have not been impressed with him. So until he shows me that he's back to being old Adin Hill, I will take the other team almost every single time, depending on the matchup. Here we got a really good team, 5 straight for the Leafs. Give me the Leafs money line straight up. And then hopping into our player props for the day, we got 3 player props for you, presented by props.cash. As always, this software is amazing. I cannot, stress it enough. If you guys want research software that is going to help you find your best lines to play, use props.cash, code CTB for 25% off. But right here, we're going to be looking at Nico Hischier. He is playing the New York Rangers, which that's a good team. That's a tough matchup. But I mean, you see him this month. I mean, he is on an absolute tear. So, I mean, he's over in, was it 7 straight now? Yeah, 7 straight. In a lot of these games, he's hitting 5 and 6. So we're kind of just riding the hot hand here. And I mean, as far as like the matchup, even though the Rangers are on fire this month, I don't think they've lost in the month of February. If you look at the head-to-head for Hischier, I mean, he's over in 10 out of the last 15 meetings with the Rangers, so he plays them well. He's at home tonight, so I expect him to keep riding the hot hand. 8 of the last 10, 7 straight. I mean, he's been ripping the puck, so we'll back him again tonight. And at a -128, that's a good price. And you can find that on FanDuel. All the other books have him at a -140, -145 already. So good price there. Go snag that on FanDuel. And then looking at our next prop, Braden Point, another one of our favorites as of late. He has been on fire at home. Another guy that's just killing it in 8 straight now at home. And he actually gets a bump here because he was moved off the top line with Kucherov and Stamkos. He's now on the second line, so he's going to be paired with Brandon Hagel on that second line. He's still on the top power play line. You kind of get the best of both worlds because you're no longer sandwiched on that top line with Stamkos and Kucherov. They take away a lot of the production, so he's going to get more attempts being on that second line, being that main guy on that second line, and then he's still on the top power play line, so he's still going to be fed on the PP. And a little, long shot-ish type of play here. You can also play him for 4+ shots on goal. So, I'm probably going to ladder him a little bit. I've been doing ladders the last couple of days. We've been hitting, if you guys are in the Discord, we've been going nuts, honestly. I think we went 18-5 2 days ago. I mean, we've been doing well on the YouTube picks as well, if you guys have been following, but we went 18-5 in the Discord on all of our picks that we put in there. Last night we swept 5-0, won some ladders and some lotto picks. So we've been doing real good on the ladder stuff and all of the lotto stuff. So this is another one I'm going to target here. Braden Point over 2.5 shots on goal is the pick, but then a little extra if you want to then bump it up, play a half unit on his 4+ shots on goal. That is a +188 on FanDuel. You might be able to find a better price on another book. So shop it around. And then if you want to get real crazy and try to see if he's going to hit 5+ now that he's not on that top line, which I probably am, and I'm going to put 0.25 units on that, that is going to be a +410. So, I mean, if you look at it, he's hitting 4, even just looking at his last 10, this is with him on the top line. Again, that he's now freed up on that second line. So we don't know. He could see a lot more shots. We don't know, but I'm willing to take that risk because he's already hitting his baseline here. And that's at a -130. So if he hits that, you'll make your unit back. A little half unit on the 4+ shots, and then a 0.25 on the 5. And you can have a really solid night if you hit this entire ladder. And then looking at our last prop for the day, Dylan Larkin, he is unreal. He's unreal this season. 69% of his games, he's getting a point. We're attacking his point in this one. It's going to be a -170. So this is going to be one of those ones where there's people that like to play the -170 super juice. So if that's you, then that's fine. Go ahead and play it. But this could be tossed into a pair. So find another pick that you like, either one that is posted in the Discord if you guys are in there, or on the cheat sheets that we'll release a little bit later on today. You guys can just find a pair for this and you'll get some good plus money on it. But I mean, he's at a point in 69% of games this year, and if you filter that for home, it jumps to 77%. He loves playing at home. A point in 20 out of 26 games this year. I mean, and then if you look at home games versus Colorado, two of his last 2 he's hit. I mean, 9 of his last 10, 13 of his last 15. The guy's just unreal at home this season. So I'm going to take him for a point all day. And like I said, if you don't feel comfortable taking the super juice, completely understandable. I would just pair that. A lot of lines in hockey, of the good players are going to be that little juiced up number. So take them with someone else, pair it, get that plus money. But that is going to be our last prop of the day. Dylan Larkin to get 1 point in this game. And that's going to be all of our picks. Again, if you guys want all of the picks that are going to be out today for all sports, not just NHL, you want the full betting card, all of our best bets, our capper plays of the day, long shots, everything that we're playing. The link to the Discord is down in the description below. Like, comment, subscribe, all things to help the channel grow. If you guys are following the bets, good luck. And as always, let's cook the books.